Guys, the RLS team have done it once again. They have innovated career mode and added us a new mission. But today I am playing on RLS Career Overhaul 2.2.3 and yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what they have brought to the table. So you may notice that we have our Grand Marshal out, and there is good reason for that, and it is because we are going to need all of this space for some people. But before I show you, I need to make this car a little bit more suited to the task, let's say. And that's right, ladies and gents, they have brought a taxi app to RLS Career Mode. Now, I said app, and that may be a little bit weird, and that is because they've gone all out. The RLS team have gone all out and given us a phone. That's right, we have a whole ass phone in RLS Career Mode. How crazy is that? So from now, I guess, if you want the taxi mission, which is what this is going to be showing, or the repo missions, you will get it for your phone. Now, I will say that you do have to bind the config. So if you go up to controls and then just search phone, you will see toggle phone. You have to set it to whatever you desire. And then from there, pressing that key, mine happens to be 0, you will get the phone. So let's get started with this. Let's press 0 once more. Hit taxi. And as you can see here, it will show you the map and you can press drive now. So let's set off driving a little bit. Now, I don't know who will want to be part of this whole scenario with this taxi specifically. But there we go. We got a job. So let's accept that, and we're picking up 2 passengers today. As you can see, you do get routed as usual to where you need to go. Please don't crash into me. And yeah, like, the innovation here is absolutely insane. Now, I could have probably picked a better car, but we are already here. Let's see. So all we have to do is drive up to where the arrow finishes. There we go. And then it will take you where you need to go. So let's see where it takes us today. We're going on a highway. That's not good for this car. But yeah, I'm really excited to try this out with larger vehicles. I've seen that you can get a ton of people in the buses, so that's kind of added value to the buses recently. And sometimes you get really good pay. I think it's kind of random based off the value of your vehicle. So this won't actually pay us that much, but say we were in a Scintilla or like some big expensive D-Series, I think it would pay you substantially more. Now, I have not tested this, but everybody in the Discord seems to... Whoa, I'm sorry. I think people in the Discord have tested it, and I'm sure Tristan and Raceless have tested it themselves also. And I think it's pretty fair right now. Now, not only that, but this is also going to be a really good entryway to people that like a challenge. So I know some people like playing the game and starting from nothing kind of thing. And this should help quite a lot. It's kind of one of those missions that you can get in with the cheapest cars if you need to. I.e., if you go to Joe's Junk, you can buy something really, really cheap. And then kind of go from there, really. You don't really have to do a whole lot other than taxi, drive around. And like I said, some missions do seem to pay more than others. So I guess mileage may vary, question mark? Why are you pursuing me? My taxi passengers are not going to be very happy with that. What did I do this time? I wasn't even speeding. Am I just going to escape? Interesting. That was easy. Like I was saying, I really love the innovation that the team is bringing to, career in general. Look how many things have been added since RLS have been on board and given us this mod. And if you think about it, look at all the possibilities that we may have with having a phone now. That kind of makes it endless, in my opinion. Alright, dropping off 2 passengers. It doesn't seem to be registering. Or maybe is it because I didn't take the actual route? Let's see. Maybe I need to clear the entire route and then it will activate. Now, bearing in mind, this is still in beta. So sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. Oh, there we go. $383. Not too bad. Now, to change gears, you do unfortunately have to like get rid of the phone. And then just like, I guess wait for another one slowly. But I guess we'll see. And I do believe that there is also a multiplier. So if you do like multiple missions over and over again, you will end up getting a higher multiplier. But I could be wrong on that. But let's quickly see if we get another job. Ah, here we go. So 2 passengers. I don't know what the star means, but let's accept it and make our way down to wherever we're picking them up. Okay, interesting. It looks like we're picking them up from the exact same place. That's fun. At least I didn't drive too far before it gave me a job. But whilst we drive to this next destination, I do want to say a massive thank you for all the support ever since I've been back. I know it took a bit of a break. A lot of you do know the reason I've had a baby and had to travel and all of that fun stuff. But I am here now and content should be way more active. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for being absolute champions and supporting me all the way through it. Here we go onto the highway. We seem to have missing textures. I think that's because I installed a dodgy mod somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. But let's carry on and see where these guys want to go. Wow, the cops really do not like me today. It seems I'm getting pulled over once again. If he manages to make that U-turn, that is. We might get away with it. Yeah, okay, cool. That's like the freest money ever. I love it. But based off what I can see down there past the bridge, we are going all the way to the new island. That's a big old trip. Hopefully it will pay us a bit better than the last one. But I guess time will tell. I'm excited though. I'm really excited for this. There's going to be so many new possibilities. Here we go. It looks like we are arriving at the lighthouse, which is where these people want to be delivered to, I guess. That's really good. That's genuinely impressive. 2.4k in a really bad car? That's really not bad. Looks like I may have made a friend though. I don't know if he's chasing me or that guy. Looks like he's chasing me. Awesome. Let's lose all of that money that I just made. Oh, 400 bucks. That's not too bad. But anyway, let's go back to the garage because I want to see how the repos work with this new phone. There we go. All the way back at the garage, and I have gone ahead and added the repo bar to our beloved D series. So let's see if it works as I think it does. I'm not entirely sure if it's been mapped in yet, but we can absolutely give it a go. Let's see. Repo. If I click repo, nothing happens. Do I still maybe need to change the plate and then do it? Let's have a gander. Okay, it looks like it just does it through the usual way. That's pretty cool though. I guess that's going to be a feature added in later. But I'm super excited once again. And I'm just going to do this repo because I have it activated now. And then bring you guys back and do something else. Just hang out a little bit. Do something a little bit more chill. None of our cars and stuff. And have a good time. And we are back. And as you can see, we are at the racetrack. And that is because, I guess kind of silently, at least I didn't know about it. The RLS guys have added one-shot wonders to the game. Now, I am extremely curious. I have not tested this out at all, but I am very, very curious. Let's see what kind of cars we have. I guess this includes the GT250 class cars, and I am very curious about this. Let's try this one. I want to use an Old Faithful BX, see how well that does, and send it to the limits. Now, I have tried a lot of these cars before whenever I was testing with everybody in the Discord server, so I'll kind of know what to expect a little bit from this car. It's pretty good, so let's give it a good go See if we can beat the AI. I would hope so. Be worried if I couldn't. Say that. Now these cars do not have ABS, I believe. He just broke in a straight line. Interesting. Very, very well handling car. I mean, a BX that weighs absolutely nothing with slicks on it, you can't go wrong. It just sticks to the floor, especially with that wing in the back. Gives us a lot of momentum through all of the faster corners. But once again, into the chicanes. I have not been through these in a long while, especially not in career. And frankly, I missed this track. I cannot wait until the GT250 races come back, which should be very soon. I've heard the team are working a lot on implementing new rules and class changes due to all the new added cars. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Join the Discord. That is probably the first place you will be told about it. So yeah, but overall this car absolutely incredible. You guys know how much I love my BXs, and this is no different. This BX is absolutely incredible. Very sticky on the front end, tons of grip, like just gives you all of the confidence that you need. And overall a very nice car. Well done. Bit of a slide as we come into the pit straight to finish our one-shot wonder. Beautiful stuff. Now I wonder, how much do we actually get for that? Basically nothing. Rewards 1250. Okay, that's not awful. It is only one lap in a car that isn't yours, so you don't really risk anything. That's good. Now let's do this one, Runes one, because this car looks really sick. I have driven this one before too, but it's been a while. But let's quickly read the description. Rune has grown up around classic cars and racing, and they love it all. From go-karts to Group B rally, nothing makes them happier than a car going as fast as possible. And this has manifested it in their car. Their pink Bolide has been their love and joy. They have spent hours on top of hours on the Bolide to make it as fast as possible. Now it is your chance to beat them. Are you going to become one of the many people who have lost against them? Question mark? Let's find out. Start the challenge. Here we are. Now let's quickly check out what this car has. Now it looks like it has, is it the GTR spec body? Or maybe the rally body? I'm not entirely sure. But it looks like a monster, honestly. It sounds like one too. Oh yeah, that's good. But let's just get it started. Ooh, a big bog on the launch, but we are right behind our Challenger. Now, I don't know what these brakes are like. I know they don't have ABS, so we have to be a little bit careful about that. The opposition does seem to be getting a little bit far away, but I am scared of driving this thing much faster, considering it is a Bolide. Mid-engine, rear drive, no real weight on the front. Kind of just counting on downforce for the majority of this lap. But we are on his tail once again. Wow, the AI actually is doing really well with this Bolide. Maybe I spoke too soon. They kind of slowed down a lot there. There we go. Coming up to the back straight. Take the inside line as we go sideways. Right to side, wow. Shifting at the exact same time. Oh my god, he is braking so late. Wow. Oh, as he spins. We almost got into an accident there. That was interesting. But again, awesome car. I have driven this one in the past, but it always terrifies me because these Bolides, you know, they're a handful. They've always been a handful, always very scary to drive. And this one is no different. But again, overall, very good car. And a good job, Rune. And I crossed the line. Awesome. So I think I actually got 1200 or 2500 for this one. Oh, I was wrong. We got 3000 for that one. That's actually pretty good. For a single lap, single car race, I'm a big fan of that. Now let's do one more really intrigued by this Barstow from Brexter. I don't think I saw it at the GT250 challenge. However, now I've seen this car previously in the configs, and now I'm not entirely sure what to expect, but it's got very wide rear tires. Is it square? It doesn't look like it's actually square, but it's got the covers on the front. Lovely color. Big fan of this color. But let's get straight into it. Wait a minute, is this a diesel? Very interesting. Okay. This actually might be a lot of fun. Now we need to be careful because we have no ABS. Oh, you're not allowed to crash into the opposition. Interesting. I guess we're gonna have to try that once again. Yeah, just remember, no ABS in these cars, so it can mean a lot of damage if you brake right behind your opponent and you brake a little bit later than them. Like I did on that first attempt. He is going extremely slow through these corners. Wow. And then just brakes on the straight again. Interesting. And just like that, we are ahead of the opposition. Now, this car is extremely different from the two previous cars that we have raced. So this in the corners is not the best. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be brutally honest. And under braking too, I guess it is very heavy, so the brakes have a lot of work to do, and I must just be pushing down on the pedal a little bit too much. But yeah, a little bit left to be desired in the corners. Could have done maybe with a wing and a front splitter, but the looks department, you've got that covered for sure. Now I would tune that brake pressure or whatever it's called in the menu, just so you can like hammer the brake a little bit harder without worrying about locking up. I will say, very cool car. This might not be a diesel, but it sounds like one. And it is very cool, and it turns out we don't have race brake pads either. Interesting. The brakes are really going to be struggling throughout this whole lap, but yeah, no, very fun, very cool car. Definitely a handful, I'll tell you that much. But interesting, very interesting.